Hi, YouTube. Oh, I'm so up close. Hi, YouTube watchers. I'm just setting up a few things, so I do apologize. Just making sure. Okay. Hi, my person watching on YouTube there. Thank you. Hi, guys. Hello, everyone. Sorry, that just took a bit to get sorted there. Sorry, I'm doing work from home, so it's hard to not show you the rest of my room. My studio. And I'm making sure everything is plugged in today. So there's not going to be any technical difficulties. So we're good to go. Hope everyone is doing well. It's Friday here. Yay! It's been a very long week. I know the weeks they all sort of feel the same, but this week it feels especially long. I think we've been hello there. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Hi, Siad. Hi to my team. Hi, everyone. I miss you all in the office. As I said, it's been very busy this week. Hello. Hi, Haseen. Hi. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hi to my person on YouTube there as well. So it's been a busy week for us. Very busy. We've just done some updates to our website, so it's looking flashier than ever. Hello. If you go to ungexau.com, you can check it out. We've just done some little updates there, so especially with our currency as well. So, of course, if you're in the US or overseas, you can click on the tab now, and that will give you the currency conversion all the way straight through to checkout. So that's brilliant. So just some little updates there that make it easier for you to use and get around the website. Of course, there's excellent information there all about Demodex mites and Ungex, and most importantly, what we do and Demodex mites and what they are. Please, numero uno, do our Demodex tests. It's a quiz there. It takes about 10 minutes. It's got a whole questionnaire of what we ask is your lifestyle, your habits, but most importantly, your skin conditions as well, just what's going on. So if you have not heard of Demodex, if this is the first time watching me and who I am, my name is Emma. I'm a care consultant at Ungex, and we treat ongoing skin problems that are a cause of Demodex mites. And Demodex mites, what the hell are they? They are a microscopic parasite. That is them there. Every time I see it. And then if you go on our YouTube, you can type in on our YouTube, follow us, please subscribe there as well. So you'll go type in Ungex there on YouTube. There's a lot of our videos. They're all great. There's so many different types of videos. I've done a fair few now because I'm still quite recent. So I do go into detail about Demodex, so excuse me if I repeat myself. But there's some great videos there also to have a look at. Microscopic test is essentially one way the most common way you find out if you've got these parasites living under your skin. So, as I said, you can jump on our site, ungexau.com, do the quiz there. That gives you and us an indication of what's going on with your skin. Demodex mites, everyone has them. That's the basic of it. It's unfortunately when they cause problems are when they're in a high density population area. So in other words, they're hanging out with all their cousins and having a feast on you. That's when they start to create problems for people who might, you might have immune deficiencies, or your immune system may be compromised. You may be more susceptible to more symptomatic problems. It is just the nature of Demodex. When they see that there's a green light down on your immune system, they go to town and go nuts on you. So if you have been suffering from ongoing problems and symptoms such as acne, rosacea, blepharitis on your eyes as well, any hair loss, you've had ongoing hair loss and tried everything and nothing seems to be working, any scratching or irritation, most importantly, the creepy crawly feeling. Oh my God, I swear to God, every time I talk about it, I start itching. So I think I'm sympathizing more and more with our customers and you guys out there, especially on YouTube. If you have not joined our Facebook group, please do. Sorry, I'm having a cup of tea as well. It's a little bit cold and I need my my tea at the moment. Green tea, very good. I'm drinking my green tea, Siad. So yeah, anything to keep your immune boosted is what we highly recommend as well. Vitamin C is really good. Oranges, fresh fruits, anything to keep that immune boosted as well. But yes, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, or jumped on our Facebook Demodex support group, and we have a Demodex, our main one, Ungex hair mites group too. So we're always here. Like I've had my headphones on, ready at the go. So I'm always on the phone, totally contactable here. You can email me to care@ungex@gmail.com. That is me. You can talk to me directly there on our website as well. You'll see a little pop-up bubble down the bottom on ungexau.com. Any questions you have at all, which is most importantly what I'm talking about today, frequently asked questions. So Demodex, as I said, they're a microscopic parasite. We can't see them, but unfortunately they come out at night and they do their nasty business and lay their eggs deep into our hair follicles. Then they eat at all of our good oils and nutrients that we need for our skin. Therefore, it leads to these terrible ongoing skin problems. So, I hear more and more stories every day, and I'm so glad you're here now watching. Especially, most likely, you've tried numerous types of treatments for no long-term effect. And spend a lot of money as well, which is a big one. So please, we're here to reassure you that the product works, essentially. It is a cost, but, I think you can't put a price on your skin. You've already probably spent countless, large amounts of money as well. So unfortunately, with topical ointments and treatments prescribed by professionals, they are doing their job, as professionals. Unfortunately, a lot of antibiotics and topical ointments are essentially feeding the mites. To break it down bluntly and simply, everything is mite food. Shampoos, conditioners, moisturizers, makeups, they just eat everything. The more and more I talk about Demodex, I'm itching again. I often think they're kind of, well, look what they look like. They remind me of, if anyone has seen that 80s movie Tremors with Kevin Bacon, they remind me of those things that eat through the dirt. And like, nom, 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 nom. That's what they're doing to our skin. This poor lady behind me here, this is what they actually look at under the blah, blah, blah. This is what they look like under the microscope. So their bodies themselves are actually transparent. They've got 8 legs. The adults have 8 legs, and they have 2 little pincer mouth pieces They're insane. So please, we've got a great video on our YouTube site. My senior care consultant, Alex, she does a lot of videos there too. She's the mite guru essentially, and also my managing director who created the product. Pretty amazing. I think he's come from the future to give everyone the gift of Ungex products, essentially, because it works. It works. The thing is, guys, it doesn't happen overnight. Unfortunately, I can understand some people have been struggling with Demodex infestations for years. You know, I get you. You've probably tried extreme measures as well. You know, tea tree oil, bath, home remedies. They're all well and good. Unfortunately, a lot of, especially tea tree oil, we do have a minuscule amount of tea tree oil in our products because it does have an excellent mite killing aid. So it is a great one, but unfortunately over time, tea tree oil and any quite full-on mite killing products they can actually dry out the skin and actually be more I can't think talk today. I've been talking a lot on the phone to my customers, so I do apologize. And it's Friday, so I think I've got some mites on my brain, literally. Unfortunately, with tea tree oil, it can be quite harsh, and other, you know, sulfur-based soaps and stuff like that that are made to kill off the mites. They can be quite harsh on our skin over time, and they actually have more damage than they're doing good, is what I was trying to say there. So essentially our product is made to eliminate the populations on the surface of the skin and killing off the generations, because they lay their eggs, so they are all at different cycles, and it does take 3 to 4 months to get rid of the entire populations, and we get them down when there's not as many of them and a low population. Obviously, because we all have them, it's absolutely fine. But when there are so many, and of course they're microscopic, they cause these problems. So that's how our product is made. It is a treatment plan. We say 3 to 4 months for the entire elimination time. And the biggest part of what you're purchasing, and, you know, one of the frequently asked questions is, it's so expensive, I can't afford this. We totally get it. You know, you can even just, if you've got a budget, a good one to start off with is the essential kit. We are sold out of a few of our kits at the moment, simply because we are in high demand, but we still have the essential kit there, which is a good one to start off with. It gets you to a 4 to 6 week mark, but that way, you know, you can see how your skin reacts to the product, and then you can go from there, and then, you know, order more products down the line. But another way of doing it, and a more cost-effective way, is buying the entire treatment bundle. So you're essentially getting the whole treatment time, 3 to 4 months. And of course, we're always here to, that's the biggest part of, you know, I think you can't really put a price on us, as well as getting the product that's killing these mites for you. It's an entire treatment package. So it is worth it. You know, it's an investment, and we've seen so many success stories when I hear people that are about two months into the treatment. And the most common thing actually at the moment is a lot of my customers, you know, I feel for you all so much. You know, to go through what you're going through, we can only imagine and be there. So, you know, my heart goes out to you all that are struggling with these problems. Yeah, so most importantly, we're here to tell you how to apply it properly. There is a user guide on the website. Of course, I go on and on. I try to explain it a lot, so I do talk a lot. The best thing to see how a product works is rewatching some of my videos, which I'll do another one next week. to go over to how the products work all together. Please check out the user guide. There's an online user guide on ungexau.com. So it shows you how all the products are to be used all together, and most importantly at night. That's because they're active at night, and essentially we start killing them off at night. So guys, it is a big thing, but it works. Check out the testimonials. There's real people. I talk to people every day, so please be one of those people and reach out to us. Don't feel ashamed or embarrassed. You're not alone. That's why we have these groups. Everyone's so supportive because it is a real thing, and we help hundreds of people every day. It is an investment, so we're here to tell you that it works. We even won the Best Invention Award in 2012 for our PDT, which is the most important parts of our products are the sprays, because it stops the cross transfer of them, especially in this isolation time as well. It's most likely the Demodex actually transfer from our oils and essentially from person to person. So our sprays are made to eliminate the cross transfer of them on our immediate surfaces like beddings and pillows and stuff. So I'm just going to quickly run through. That's kind of Demodex in a nutshell. And that was quite long as it was. So I'm just going to go through my frequently asked questions of the week. Thank you for everyone watching or coming and then going. I've just got them all ready to go. I hope everyone's doing okay during this corona time. So you may be more itchier now that you're home as well. So the Demodex might be going a bit more bananas. So one of the frequently asked questions is, can shampoo kill mites? No, sorry, they can't. I know a lot of people use like tea tree based shampoos. The thing is, as I said, tea tree's got the mite killing aid in it, but anything else, they would be a chemical mixed with the shampoo. So essentially that's mite food. So we say during our treatment, it is best not to use anything else, because you're essentially feeding the mites more, whereas it may extend your treatment time as well. I understand people, you can't avoid using makeup and, stuff like that. We do say best to avoid it as best as you possibly can, as I said, because we are feeding them essentially. Otherwise, our sprays, PDT and SDT, they are made as you can apply those as a barrier, and then you can apply your makeup, etc. So shampoo is just literally for cleaning. Overusing shampoo will strip your overuse of shampoo. I know I was talking to a man, he had really dry scalp, essentially because he was shampooing every day. So it can strip and lower the skin barriers for more mites and make it a better environment for them. So we do say, don't over cleanse and don't over shampoo the hair, because it essentially can just make more Demodex there and more feastier for Demodex. This week I did have a lady asking about she was asking about her house and car. She was suffering with Demodex mites, or another Demodex mite, Dexaderm. Sorry, that was what she was saying. So many mites. There's about 65 of them that are attracted to us. Also, our products are made to kill any other mites too. Their cousins like dust mites, scabies, I know is a really bad one. Bird mites. If you go on our website, you can actually see, I will go through it next week and go through the list of other types of things going on. So, unfortunately, it's one of those things. If you've got Demodex, it's most likely you've got all these other horrible parasites and mites living on your skin as well. So it's just nuts, and it does my head in. So sorry, a lady I had was asking about she had mites infesting her home and cars, and she wanted to know, can she use our products on that? Look, essentially the source of all mites is not your it's not your ground, it's not your walls. There's termites, of course, they go to that, but the source of all the mites are attracted to the human skin. So to treat infestations, we have to get to the source, which is our skin. So immediate environment we treat, as I said, towels, bedding, and pillows is obviously a very big important one. So we can treat easily those surfaces that we're coming into contact with. How they are transferred is actually through skin to skin contact as well. And when they're off the body, they're easy to kill. So as I said to this customer, you can essentially apply our products, the PDT, to surfaces, but when it comes to larger surfaces like your car, like your house, you're essentially wasting the product in a sense, because we want to treat the source directly, which is your skin. Of course, like people use bug, I was talking to a man, he bombed his house, which is great, but unfortunately, you can use these methods to clean, get rid of them on your surfaces and stuff. But unfortunately, chemicals are made, like quite high dose chemicals are made to kill them off in these large areas. But unfortunately, our skin can't take these chemicals, and it wreaks havoc more than it does good. So that's why it's really about, we've got to focus on the skin. Because that's how we're going to get the populations down from the source. So it is most likely, as I said, this lady, most likely, she goes, I've got them everywhere. They're all around me. It's a high probability that if she doesn't have it now, she most likely will in the future. So another big part of our products is prevention. So, for example, I treated a lovely young man. He's just become a customer, and he's only got a few minor things going on. Like his eyes were quite itchy, but he noticed, just after a couple of weeks, his head was getting a lot itchier, and he was starting to see red spots. So he thought, and I suggested, it was a good idea to get on top of it, because it can get worse. So as I said, yeah, you might just have them in your environment at the moment, but it's most likely they're going to be feeding off the source, which is you. And if as I said, if your immune system is down, you are just unfortunately a bit more of a target for Demodex. As I said, they cross transfer. So another lady I spoke to, she's treating her Demodex problems, and her husband is applying the spray on her nightly, which sounds lovely. Getting sprayed on, that'd be really nice, and massaging it in. But anyway, she realized he had been saying, oh, my hands are getting a bit itchy lately. So most likely he's got them as well. So, she's like, I want to treat him because I'm in bed with him. I don't want him infesting me. So unfortunately, that's just what they do. Yeah, so another frequently asked question about heat and saunas. And unfortunately, I had a customer that was using quite extreme measures to relieve the symptoms. I think people think if I'm just going to blow them with heat or hair dryers, it does give you a sense of relief. I know some people feel like it kind of not kills them, but puts them to sleep. I can totally understand that. The thing is, with any saunas or heat or warm and damp areas like saunas lead to being the ideal environment for them, and they love it. So essentially like a big Bahama holiday for the mites, really. And it's the best place for reproduction of them. So it's actually not doing any good at all. Yeah, so unfortunately, heat is like the worst thing you can do to the Demodex. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's terrible. I just pictured them all having a horrible party, and I understand that sauning is really good, but it could actually be the best environment for the Demodex. That's where there's only good things in it, which leads to bad for you. But we do say, the best thing as well, and it's part of our treatment plan, is actually finishing with cold water. In Australia at the moment, it's going into winter, so cold water is a bit of a shock. But cold water is actually really good for the immune system. Some people, especially when they get out of saunas or anything like that hot, jump into a cold bath as well. Because we do, or an ice bath, is to reduce the Demodex mites in their population density, and also it improves the mood and helps with stress as well. And it also washes off any bacteria, and as I said, and it wakes you up. Heat is a really bad thing, guys. Unfortunately, I've got a lady that wants to get a dry sauna. I know saunas are really beneficial for the immune system. It's just that they are a really nice breeding ground for Demodex. If you're going to do that, we suggest cold water straight afterwards. So it's just essentially your treatment time may be longer. Same with applying anything else on the skin during the treatment. As I said, essentially everything is mite food, and it may extend your treatment time. So that's why we say we don't want to put anything else on the skin during our treatment of the product. And as I said, if you've got a compromised immune system, it may take a little bit longer as well. I had a lady who's been a customer for quite some time, and a couple of years, and unfortunately she does have quite a compromised immune system. But most importantly, she was using the products every second or third night. We don't want that. We recommend every night. It's like going to the gym, guys. You go the first day, it's going to be horrible, it's going to be hard, but once you go every single day, and with time and patience, you get the best results. So we need to apply it every single night. As I said, I'll go through the product protocol again next week. Just want to go through the frequently asked questions. So, sunbaking. So Demodex hate UV. They're like vampires. That was more of a cat impression. So they actually hide out during the day under our skin. Sorry, I get a bit thirsty. So, ironically, at the moment, because we are in isolation and you mightn't be getting as much sun, but try to as much as you can, because they absolutely hate it. They might actually be active at the moment as well during the day, but essentially at night is when they're active the most. That's why we use the products at night. So try and get as much sun as you can. Sun is so good. I know when I don't get enough sun, I feel shit house. Excuse me. Sorry. My apologies. I don't feel good when I don't get enough sun. So yeah, try and get as much sun as you can. We've had a customer recently, and I get it, doing a lot of sunbaking, I get it why you want to do extreme stuff. We don't want to get your skin burnt as well. So especially with applying sorry about that. Especially with applying sunscreen. I know in the States at the moment, you guys over there, you go into summer. You can easily still use sunscreen because we don't want you to burn. It is mite food, but if you apply the PDT or the SDT, that acts as a barrier, and you then can still apply your sunscreen, but you've got to make sure you wash it off at night and when you do the cleanser. Also cleansing, over cleansing, the same thing like shampoo. You can strip the oils as well, so we don't want to over cleanse the skin. If your skin is dry, we do recommend using coconut oil or castor oil. There's properties in that the mites kind of find like Brussels sprouts, so that way your skin is getting the good nutrients and the good oils to hydrate you again and not feeding the mites. So that's the oils, the castor oil and coconut oil. That's a thumbs up. As I said, try and get as much sun as you can, especially with washing your bedding and sheets. I get it. Some people have thrown out a lot of stuff. You know, you do go to extreme measures. Make sure you're washing your bedding, all your stuff in hot water. Effectively, like same thing with heat, drying them crazy in the dryer, applying heat is not doing anything. We just want to make sure we get as much sun as we can on the sheets and your bedding. And our PDT is made to, all of our products are essentially made to treat the skin and it can be applied on any skin type and it has no side effects, which is absolutely amazing. Again, we have all different kits there as well. As I said, an essential kit is a really good one to start off with, guys, just to see how your skin reacts. And, you know, any questions or anything, always, as I said, please, you know, contact me or email me as well, care.ungex@gmail.com. I got my email right then. Yeah, so that one was definitely... please don't bake yourself in the sun too much or apply any drastic heat. Just not good for the skin either. I did have a question today. A lovely young lady asked me if I suffered with Demodex. And you know what? I feel like I do, because I talk to all of you lovely people out there suffering. You know, she said, well, for you to understand it, you'd have to go through it. And the thing is, before I started, I actually had quite a severe flea infestation, and I've got sensitive skin myself. And I, you know, nowhere near to what some people are going through. And it drove me bananas, and I used the products myself in the first. This is what all the products look like as well, guys, if you haven't seen it before. Also, another question, I did have a person say, oh my God, the bottles are tiny. Like, I'll go through that so much. We do this specifically because we don't want to overuse the products as well. A little goes a long way. The sprays are the most important. So if you do just want to try one product, I would recommend the PDT. At the moment, the Superior kit we still have that available. So that's got both of our sprays in it. Essentially, that is, if I can't push it enough, it's the PDT. It has antiviral properties in it. We are in high demand. You know, if I could get this to everyone, I can't stress this enough, and I have a lot. So I have personally used the products, and my skin cleared up within a week. And it smells incredible as well. It reminds me of when my mum did the ironing, because I'm a big smell person as well. So yeah, I can't, you know, please, you know, do the test. Please do the test, and then most likely I'll be giving you a call, or my colleagues as well. You know, totally just to have a chat about it, so you're not alone. That's the most important thing. Hi, Carrie. But look, guys, I think I've done all my FAQs for the week. As I said, they're all at different life cycles. We've just got to kill them off. It takes time. I understand you've probably tried so many other things, but it works. I'm a big promoter of things that work, and we work. So please don't suffer in silence anymore, and let us get the products out to you. We're still shipping overseas. We're still crazy busy. I'm here, work from home. But we're still back at the office packing products and trying to get as much as we can out to everyone. As I said, we are getting low, so we've had to do some restructuring. We've sold out of some things. The bundles are still available. The best way to buy, I do think, that is more cost effective, and I'd always give it an initial first time buyers a discount off as well. So, you know, we're here to care, and we want to treat you the best that we see possible as care consultants, and you know, to see how your skin reacts as well, and that's part of the whole process. We're here all the way. So, you know, if your skin is a bit sensitive, we tell you what to use, gradually increase it as well. If you do, I've seen some really bad infestations, and I know my group, our group, thank you so much for sharing your photos, like amazing. Yeah, so thank you all for watching again. Yeah, I'll be in touch next week, and I might do. There's someone trying to whip a snip here, so I'm gonna go. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye.